Welcome to the latest episode in Magiweb's podcast video series. This week's asks if you're keeping up with Google. Google is a big fan of changing their algorithm in order to make it smarter, faster, and more intuitive, so a person searching spends less time getting poor results. The trouble is, without knowing this is coming, it creates a ripple effect on every site connected to it. So do you know BERT? If you don't, we can help. BERT means huge changes are coming to search. 1 in every 10 searches are being affected by BERT. This is the single largest change since RankBrain, and people still recall the impacts that had. It's important to stay abreast of the changes at Google so you can adapt quickly to them to maximize your own efforts. So, who or what is BERT? Well, what it's short for is bidirectional encoder representations from transformers. Admittedly, BERT is easier on the tongue, and the expanded title does little to explain what it actually does. The short version is that BERT can help a computer understand language the way a person does by utilizing things like nuances and context and how sentences work together. It was open sourced last year and began rolling out last week, but BERT will be live everywhere soon. BERT understands in so many more rich ways than search functioned before. Google is now able to tell the difference between many variations of a word, like the word stand, which may return results related to standing up, a stand to hold things like music or a prop, a standing ovation image, and perhaps a variety of other things, whereas now, BERT knows based upon the entire sentence as a whole, rather than using specific keywords, what a person is looking for to a finer degree. BERT does not stand to replace RankBrain. There is also not any ability to optimize while using BERT, but that does not mean that this is a stopping point. What it does mean is that you need to read the rest of the article. The link to it is below the post. See you next week.